set it, and Rich will put it down with some authority. A deep three from Andrews. Oh, make it rain, baby! Yes! Drives left, kicks it to the corner, to the left wing. The corner, or the wing three is up and good. Zoe Swallow dials it up from long range. Payoff pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball, center field. That's going to go here to loose. Here's the pitch. And ground ball. That's going to get through the left side of the infield. That's going to score another run. And that's going to be an RBI single. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com. Here from beautiful Raider Field here in Selma, Indiana, for Senior Night 2024. Here as we welcome in the 11-8 Mississinewa Indians. Here's a take on your 11-11 Wapahani Raiders. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Well, thank you guys here for tuning in here tonight. We're really not going to have much of a Raiders Live pregame show here this evening because we're going to be getting going here with our Senior Night festivities. And I am also the PA announcer here this evening, so I'm pulling a little double duty action here tonight, so you guys will have to bear with me here a little bit. But we're going to have the Senior Night festivities on here. Redbeard's going to throw the camera onto that when we begin that here this evening, and then I'll leave the mic on so all you fine folks out there can join us in being able to watch the Senior Night recognition of our four awesome seniors out here at Wapahani. And those seniors are Abby Cross, Bailey Richardson, as well as Maddie Rhodes and Zoe Swallow. So again, we'll be recognizing them here this evening. And then we'll get going then with the starting lineups as well as tonight's national anthem. And then the first pitch out here again from beautiful Raider Field here on this kind of overcast night. Here on this Thursday, May the 16th of 2024. So make sure to stick around here with us. We'll have tonight's Senior Night festivities and much more coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to recognize our Wapahani Lady Raiders seniors here tonight. And we're going to start off here with our first senior this evening, Miss Abby Cross. Her parents, Holly Morgan and Kenneth Cross. Her activities the last 4 years attending Wapahani include 3 years of Riley Club, basketball for 2 years, and softball for 4 years. Abby's future plans are to attend Oakland City University to study in psychology and play softball. After she graduates, she plans on moving to Tennessee with her best friend, get filthy rich, have 2 cats, and be one of the top psychologists in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Abby Cross. Our next senior is Miss Bailey Richardson. Her parents, Shauna Huff and Andy Richardson. Her activities while attending Wapahani include 3 years of softball and 1 year of Riley Club. Bailey's future plans are to attend Ball State University to major in family and child life, then go to work as a child life specialist at a children's hospital, and eventually get married and have and foster and adopt 3 to 5 kids. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Bailey Richardson. Our next senior, Miss Madeline Rhodes. Maddie's parents, Matt and Lynn Rhodes. Her activities while attending Wapahani include 3 years of Riley Club, student council for 3 years, RAD for 3 years. Also, she's the NHS secretary. She's also part of Youth Salute. She's played 4 years of softball, 3 years of soccer, and 1 year of volleyball. Madeline's future plans are to go to college to get a computer science degree, have many wiener dogs, and marry a super cute math teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Maddie Rhodes. And now our last senior here this evening is Miss Zoe Swallow. Zoe's parents, Brad and Lynn Swallow. Her activities attending Wapahani include 4 years of soccer, 4 years of basketball, 4 years of softball, 3 years of RAD, 3 years of FCA, 3 years in yearbook club, 1 year part of student council, 3 years of Riley Club, 2 years of NHS, also 14 years of being part of the Molly's Dance Gallery, and 4 years of I-Town Church. Zoe's future plans are to go to the University of Indianapolis to study to become a PTA, and then she can rock the scrubs and get married and get a house with lots of animals. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Zoe Swallow. If everybody can please at this time give a nice round of applause for all of our seniors for all of their contributions to not only the Wapahani softball program, but to Wapahani High School the last 4 years and the Selma community. Again, we wish all of these young ladies all the very best in all their future endeavors, and go get them tonight. Thank you, guys. Leading off and playing left field, number 16, Brooklyn Nash. Batting second and playing center field, number 6, Ellie Trejo. Batting third and playing second base, number 13, Jara Teagarden. Batting cleanup and playing right field, number 5, Charlie Balaji. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, number 17, Maya Park-Inman. Batting sixth and catching, number 4, Jenna Coos. Batting seventh, the designated player, Number 10, Jaylee Miller. She'll be hitting for the third base. Number 18, Cherry Turner. Batting 8th and playing first base. Number 9, Alexis Miller. And then batting 9th and pitching for the Indians, number 3, Lila Greer. The Indians are coached by Heather Swartz. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's meet the starting lineup for your Wapahani Raiders. Leading off and catching, number 20, Maddie Rhodes. Batting second and pitching, number 1, Zoe Koger. Batting third and playing third base, number 22, Bailey Richardson. Batting cleanup and playing center field, number 18, Zoe Swallow. Batting fifth and playing left field, number 3, Abby Cross. Batting sixth, wearing double 0, the right fielder, Briley Kahali-Como. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 2, Emily Luce. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 7, Megan Luce. And batting ninth and playing first base, number 4, Tatum Dudley. Your Raiders are coached by Jeff Masters, assisted by Sammy Heron, Tyler Parks, and Abby Hollingsworth. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you can all please rise and kindly remove your hats and the playing of this evening's national anthem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here on the WHS Network. And we thank you all for tuning in here this evening. And we hope you guys enjoyed tonight's senior night festivities. Hopefully you guys could hear that clearly from me. And then as well as tonight's national anthem, we'll have tonight's first pitch coming up here in just a few moments as we have the coaches meeting with the umpires. But eager to get this underway here tonight. Wapahani suffered a tough one last night on the road at South Adams. That's pretty darn close to about an hour drive away from here, due north of Portland. So definitely a little drive, but the Raiders fell 10-0 there in that one. So eager to get back to their winning ways here tonight. Start off the week red hot. Had a couple of wins there. I believe what was that Monday night? I believe it was here at home against Randolph Southern, and then went about 15 minutes, 20 minutes away from here over to Delta, and the Raiders took down the Eagles there 13-4. We beat Randolph Southern 25-1. So 2 games, 38 runs, not too bad at all. We'll take that all day, every day. But looking forward to seeing what your Lady Raiders can do here tonight, and hopefully it will be a great night of Lady Raiders softball. Again, they will be playing again tomorrow night. So we'll have that action right here on the WHS Network, and weather permitting. And then we'll have Wapahani baseball coming back up on Saturday afternoon as well, a 12 p.m. start time when they take on the Muncie Central Bearcats. So some upcoming broadcasts here for all you fine folks out there, as we're still waiting to get the ball rolling here a little bit. But during this time, we would like to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks to Joe's Barbecue and More. Joe's Barbecue and More is located at 209 North Pittenger Road in Selma, Indiana, right off of State Road 32. They're family owned, and they offer various savory dishes, including barbecue ribs, pulled pork, and pulled chicken, as well as rib tips, brisket, and boneless wings, along with fresh and tasty salads, wraps, sandwiches, flatbreads, and more. This might not be your average barbecue place, but it is most definitely the place to be. They're open Thursday through Saturday, 4 to 9 p.m., so make sure to check them out. I'll tell you what, that is a place that you won't regret going to. They have a wide assortment of food, and it's all delicious. I can guarantee you that. And I would highly recommend their loaded barbecue pulled pork, mac and cheese, and the loaded fries too. From personal experience, it's darn good. So make sure to stop on in there. Tell them I sent you. Tell them the WHS Network sent you. And it's a great time, great place, and great food. So nonetheless, we're about ready to get this going here tonight. Again, here from beautiful Raider Field. Again, Mississinewa coming in to the evening 11-8. Wapahani at an even 11-11. Right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. So Brooklyn Nash will step in to lead off for the Indians here tonight. It's 6:07 p.m. And tonight's first pitch right on line there for a called strike. Nothing in, one the count. Again, tonight's game officially underway here again at 6:07 p.m. here on this Thursday, May the 16th, 2024. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. So quickly, nothing in two here on Brooklyn Nash. Following her will be Allie Trejo. There's the 0-2. Line right back at Koger, and she takes care of that rather quickly. So one up, one down, and here's the center fielder number 6, Allie Trejo. So Trejo will step in here. Again, with one away here in the inning after the line out there to the pitcher. So quickly, nothing in, one the count. Again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in here tonight, showing support for us, but more importantly for these young ladies out here on the field, for both Mississinewa and for Wapahani. Obviously being senior night, a very big deal here as well for our 4 seniors. That pitch will miss low and inside. So the count here at 2 balls and a strike. The pitch in there for a called strike 2. Koger gets her signs, rocks back. Here's a pitch. Popped up into right center field, and Kahali Como is over there to make the grab for out number 2. And that one I'll bring up the second baseman, Jara Teagarden. So Teagarden steps in here, and the first pitch will be rifled on in there for a called strike. Nothing and one to count. Koger rocks back the pitch. Fouled back to the backstop. Now quickly in the hole here at no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 offering. Popped up, and that's going to also get out of play. So we're going to redo it here at 0-2. Coger here with the windup. Here's the pitch. And fouled off to the third base side. So Teagarden staying alive here. Fifth pitch of the upcoming. The 0-2 once more from Coger. That will just miss low and inside. One ball, two strikes. The pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, foul. So Teagarden definitely making Coger work. It's going to be a tough out right here. And still very favorable here for Coger. One ball, two strikes. And that pitch low. Couldn't get her to chase. And the 2-2. Deep fly ball there into center field, and that is gone. That will be a solo homer for Jara Teagarden. As that will make this a quick 1-0 lead here for Mississinewa. So battled throughout the at-bat, was down 0-2. And then worked it to a 2-2 count and sent it out of here. So that's going to bring up Charlie Bellegi. Pitch from Coger. Misses there for ball one. So one ball, no strikes. Line shot, just foul down the third base line. So again, the first two batters easily retired for the most part. Teagarden brought a challenge and ended up winning that challenge, unfortunately. So the count here at 1-1, the pitch. And that's going to get by the third baseman there in the left field. So back-to-back hits. And that's now the second hit of the night here for Mississinewa. Here's Bellagi. Is down at first. And Amaya Parr-Inman now to plate. That pitch just low there for ball one. The other one that's going to miss low and inside. A pitch, or the third down to first, not in time. So 2-0 the count. The catcher, Jenna Coos, is waiting on deck. That one fouled out of play. So the count here at 2 balls and a strike. That will catch the plate. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Amaya Parr-Inman. And 2 away here in the inning. Here's the pitch. That's going to miss upstairs for ball 3. And a line drive right back to the pitcher will end the inning. But Mississinewa with a 2-out solo homer by Jara Teagarden. Puts the Indians up 1-0 here after the top half of the first inning. We'll step aside, and we'll be back here with the home half here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Our company's mantra has been and will always be humans over houses. For the last several years, we have been able to help people follow our mission statement, which is enriching lives by helping people find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate has premier real estate agents ready to assist you with commercial properties, new construction, residential homes, or investment properties, no matter if you are looking to purchase or to sell. We are skilled negotiators, tenacious marketers, and fearless advocates for our clients. We want them to feel the passion we have for what we do and the professionalism we exemplify while we do it. Our clients depend on us to have grit and determination when we represent them. We roll up our sleeves and get to work. Every interaction, every time.
Hi, I'm Tara.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Hi, I'm Seth.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
We stand for doing the right thing, even when it's not convenient. We deliver integrity in all we do through our uncompromising ethical principles and values. Our clients count on us not to only help them buy or sell their home, but to make sure the process is infused with joy. We strive to bring a smile to their faces as they enter the next phase of their lives. Call Next Home Elite Real Estate today. We are here to help you.
All right, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, here to our Next Home Elite Real Estate game break here. 1-0 here after the top of the first inning. And we're going to lead off the home half the first here with a catcher, number 20, Matty Rhodes. Looking to get the offense started here this evening, as that will be in there for a called strike, 0-1 the count here on Matty. Again, Lila Greer is the pitcher this evening for Mississinewa, as Rhodes will fly out to right field for out number 1. And that will bring up the pitcher, number 1, Zoe Koger. So Koger steps in here with 1 away here in the inning. Looking to help herself out right here and get the offense going here early in this one. As that will be in there for a called strike, 0-1 the count. Following Koger, we'll have Bailey Richardson and then Zoe Swallow if we get that far. Hopefully we do. Greer back here on the rubber and the pitch. And a line shot to center. And a center fielder with a diving grab there for out number 2. So with 2 down here in the inning, that will bring up the heavy hitter here in the third base, number 22, Bailey Richardson. So Bailey can send one out of here in a hurry, just like Teagarden did there for the Indians there in the top half of the inning. Bailey has been swinging a hot bat all season long. Definitely can provide some thump to the lineup. So we'll see what Bailey can do right here. 1-0 the count. Getting first 2 retired after fly out there from Rhodes, and the line out there by Koger. So 1-1 the count. Greer back on the rubber, and the 1-1 offering. Fouled off to the first base side. Here's a 1-2. That pitch will miss. So the count here, 2 balls and 2 strikes, also 2 outs. So deuces are wild here. Here for number 22, Bailey Richardson. The pitch. It's going to be popped up behind the backstop area. And that's going to get out of play.
I was waiting for it.
So the count will stay put here at 2-2.
We had one at baseball yesterday. It was real out with the roof behind.
The 2-2 pitch. Line there in the right field, and that will get down for a single here by Bailey Richardson. So the Raiders will get their first base runner here of the night. Nice piece of hitting there by Bailey. And now that will bring up the center fielder, number 18, Zoe Swallow. So Zoe steps in with 2 out and 1 on. Richardson down at first. Here's the pitch. And that will be in there for a called strike. Quickly 0-1 here on Zoe. And following her will be left fielder number 3, Abby Cross. That pitch outside. Throw down to first won't be in time. So again, 1-1's the count. The pitch. Line there in the right field, and the right fielder will be there to make the catch for the third and final out here in the inning. So Wapahani does get a 2-out hit, but nothing will come of it, unfortunately. Here's Wapahani gets no runs on 1 hit, also no errors, and 1 left on. We will head here to the top of the second inning here from beautiful Raider Field here on the WHS Network. All right, folks, again, welcome back. Got your top half of the second inning here from beautiful Raider Field here this evening. Going to lead things off here with the catcher. That is Jenna Coos. And she pops it up there in the infield. So quickly 1 pitch and 1 out. That's going to bring up Jaylee Miller. That pitch will miss there for a ball. 1-0 the count here on Miller. Again, following her will be first baseman number 9, Alexis Miller. Actually, it's Alexis Smith, pardon me. Ground ball here to the shortstop. On to first. Well, 6-3 put away there for out number 2. And Alexis Smith now at the plate. So Smith will step in here with 2 out and nobody on. Line shot there in the left field and just off of the left fielder Abby Cross's glove. Just out of reach. So she will be in there with a double here for Alexa Smith. As they look for a little 2-out magic here, and that's going to bring up the pitcher, Lila Greer. In there for a called strike. So quickly 0-1. Got the following Greer will be right back to the top of the lineup. The 0-1 offering in there for called strike 2. Greer sends one there in the left field. Cross is under it and will make the catch for the third and final out here in the inning. Again, Mississinewa does get another base runner, but nothing will come of it here as the Indians get no runs on 1 hit, also no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We will head here to the bottom half of the second. Again, it is Mississinewa 1, Wapahani 0 here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, welcome back here. Bottom half the second inning here from Raider Field, and we're going to lead things off here for the Raiders with the left fielder number 3, Abby Cross. And a first pitch in there for a call strike. Quickly 0-1 here on Abby. And we want to thank everyone for tuning in here tonight. Again, for Senior Night 2024. Again, here's we recognized the 3 seniors there for Mississinewa. And then our 4 seniors here for Wapahani. Again, there with Abby Cross, Bailey Richardson, Madeline Rhodes, and Zoe Swallow. So nice little ceremony that we had out here at the field here this evening. Again, if you guys are just joining us, you guys can go back and watch that later on. That's at the first part of tonight's broadcast. So 1-2 the count here on Abby Cross. And another one that can provide some big-time thump. And that pitch will be strike 3, looking for out number 1. That's going to bring up Briley Kahali-Como. So Kahali-Como will step in, again already with 1 away here in the inning. She will swing and miss at that one. Quickly 0-1. Briley manning the right field position here tonight. Following her will be the shortstop, Emily Luce. That pitch fouled back to the backstop. So Briley in a little bit of a bind right here. No balls and 2 strikes. Again, 1 away with nobody on. The pitch fouled off to the backstop. So we'll redo it again here at 0-2. That pitch will sail high. So 1-2 the count here on Kahale-Como. Greer back on the rubber, and the pitch will be swung on and missed. They'll have a third down to first, and that will be in time. So a pair of strikeouts to begin the inning. One looking and now one swinging. And that's going to bring to the plate the shortstop, number 2, Emily Luce. So Emily looking to provide, getting a little two-out magic right here, extend this inning and try to put a run up on the board. Getting still, long way to go here in this one, but you want to start to get these bats clicking here a little bit. To generate a little bit of momentum. That's going to be a deep fly ball there in the right field. And the right fielder will be there to make the catch for the third and final out of the inning. So we'll head here to the top of the third. Mississinewa 1, Wapahani 0. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back at it here with the top of the third inning, and we're going to start things off here for Mississinewa here with the left fielder, number 16, Brooklyn Nash. Let's see, we'll watch that one go by for ball one. Again, through the first two innings here, it's a 1-0 Mississinewa lead, as that's going to be a little bloop shot there in the left field. That's going to be down in there for a leadoff single. So Nash is on board, and that will bring up center fielder Ali Trejo. Bunt put down the first base side on the first will be in time. So that will be a 3-4 fielder's choice for the first out. That's going to bring up Jared Teagarden. That pitch right up the middle will be bobbled there by Emily Luce, so one run will score off of that. Going to be a tough play either way to get her. She runs well down the line. So make this now a 2-0 Mississinewa lead. First pitch in there for ball low and away. 1-0 the count. Ground ball, third base side, that will get foul. So an even count. Here of a ball and a strike. That pitch will miss upstairs. So 2 balls and 1 strike. And hopefully all of you have enjoyed the broadcast so far here this evening. as that pitch will miss inside. Now 3-1. Again, I'm putting a little double duty here, so obviously there's going to be a lot of times here where I'll turn the sound off so that I can make the announcement, turn it back on so I can broadcast, so on and so forth. But hopefully everybody is enjoying the ball game here tonight so far, and that's going to be a one-out walk to put runners here at first and second, with still only one away as the shortstop Amaya Part Inman walks to the plate. And that's going to be a fly ball there in the deep left field, cross back there to make the catch for out number 2. And that's going to bring up the catcher, number 4, Jenna Kusi. So again, 2 away here in the inning. Runners at first and second. That was swung on and foul tipped. So 0-1 the count here on Kusi. So she'll step back in there. Koger reared and ready to go. And here's the 0-1 offering. We'll miss. Oh, no. That's going to be a strike. We'll take it. So 0-2 the count. Swung on and missed, strike 3. The throw down to first will take her off the bag, and now she's going to be safe. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Well, unfortunately, that will load the bases up even though she struck out. So again, Teagarden at third, Balaji at second, and Kuzi at first. So Jaylee Miller will now step in. Again, Koger did her part right here, but unfortunately we couldn't complete the deal. But still got an opportunity to get out of the inning right here with only 1 run crossing home plate. So got nothing won the count here on Miller. The pitch from Koger will miss high there for ball 1. Again, following Miller, we'll have the first baseman Alexis Smith and then Lila Greer. Hopefully we don't see either one of those 2 young ladies here this inning. That pitch will be fouled off here to the third base side. So the count now at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, here with the bases tanked and 2 out. The pitch from Koger. Ground ball, second base side. That's going to get through the right side of the infield. 1 run scores. Here comes the throw home, and that will not be in time. So 2 runs score. Now the throw down to first will not be in time either. So 2 runs score, and that will make this a 4-0 Mississinewa lead. And again, it could have been avoided had we gotten the out at first base a few moments ago. Teagarden scores as well as Balaji. So that's going to bring up the first baseman, number 9, Alexis Smith, here for the Indians. So Smith will step in. Again, still 2 out. And now 2-1. 3 runs have scored here for the Indians here in the inning. That pitch will catch the outside corner. That's a fly ball down the left field line. That will be well foul. So the count here, no balls and 2 strikes. Again, it's Koger and the Raiders trying to find a way to get this last out. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball here, the shortstop loose. Throws on a first, and that will be in time for the 6-3. Put away for out number 3. And that will do it here for the top of the 3rd inning as the Indians, they scored 3 runs here on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 runners will be left aboard. We'll head here to the bottom half of the 3rd. Mississinewa 4, Wapahani 0 here on the WHS Network.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Bottom half of the 3rd inning here this evening, folks. Again, I'm Brandon Morvillius, your play-by-play broadcaster. Alongside with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Lead off this bottom half of the 3rd inning with the second baseman, number 7, Megan Luce. Again, Wapahani with only 1 base runner so far this evening. That was after a 2-out base hit from Bailey Richardson there in the 1st inning. So the Raiders are trying to find a way to get this offense going here a little bit. Because obviously we've fallen a little bit behind. Not out of it by any means, but we've got to start making some strides in the right direction here.
Baseball's up 5-2.
So 0-2 the count here on Megan Luce. And Luce will strike out swinging there for out number 1. So now, the number 9 hitter in the order, it's going to be the first base number 4, Tatum Dudley. So Tatum will step in here. Look to be that young lady right here to get the offense clicking. And a pitch from Greer will be swung on and missed, 0-1. Again, Greer so far here on the evening with 3 strikeouts. She's actually struck out 3 of the last 4 batters. So the Raiders looking to change things here with this. Little dribbler here to the second base side on the first will be in time for a 4-3 put away for out number 2. And now we'll head back to the top of the order here with the catcher, number 20, Maddie Rhodes. So Rhodes will now step in. 0 for 1 here on the night. Flew out to the right fielder in the 1st inning. That pitch will be called a strike. 0-1. Then 4-0 Mississinewa here in the home half the 3rd. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Just got to shorten up right here. Got to find a way to put the ball in play. Got to make them work for it. The 0-2 pitch. That's going to be in the dirt. Ball 1. Good job there by Rhodes not to chase after it. Fly ball, shallow center field. The center fielder there to make the catch. For the third and final out here in the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors. Here for Wapahani here in the home half of the third. Again, after 3 innings, it's Mississinewa 4, Wapahani 0 here on the WHS Network.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, welcome back at it here with our next Home Elite Real Estate game break. A 4-0 Indians lead over your Raiders. Again, 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors so far for Mississinewa. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors here for Wapahani. As we head here to the top half of the 4th inning. Got some work to do right here, but Mississinewa will have their pitcher, number 3, Lila Greer, leading things off. Following her will be right back to the top of the order there with Brooklyn Nash and then Ali Trejo. Pitch right there, out there in the right center field, but Zoe Swallow covering some ground, picking them up and putting them down there for out number 1. And so now to the top of the order here with the left fielder, number 16, Brooklyn Nash. Nash steps in here. Little dribbler here to the first baseman. Dudley steps on the bag, barely in time. Holy Moses. So 2 down now in the inning. That's going to bring up number 6, Ali Trejo. Fly ball there in the right center field, and Swallow with a diving opportunity right there. Couldn't get to it in time. And Trejo will make her way there to third base after a 2-out triple. That's seemingly been, the thing here for the Indians. The first 2 innings, we would get the first 2 outs. We couldn't keep from getting that last out. So tough times right here. So Jared Teagarden will step in. And we will not have a play at the plate. All with 2 outs right here. That's been an absolute killer. So again, first inning, got the first 2 outs. The home run from Teagarden made it 1-0. Second inning, we had 2 outs. Then there was a double from Alexis Smith. Luckily, she didn't score. And then the third inning, we got 1 out, and then, had a couple things happen. Then we got the second out, and then the wheels kind of fell off a little bit then after that as well. So just unfortunate. Two and one the count here on Teagarden. That pitch found at a plate. Here's the 2-2. Line shot there in the left field. Now that's going to be another one that gets down. So the hit there by Teagarden gets another runner at first base. Charlie Bellagio at the plate. That pitch will miss low and inside. 1-0 the count. So Bellagio steps in here, 1 for 1 here on the night. That will miss low for ball 2. She singled in the first inning. And then she walked and scored a run in the third. Been on base both times. And the Raiders got the first 2 outs in the inning. The next 2 have reached. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a pop-up. It's going to be foul and out of play. So again, the count here at 2 balls and a strike. With 1 on and 2 out. That also will miss low. A throw down the first will not be in time. So a very favorable count here for Charlie Bellagio. The pitch, a little nub shot. That's going to get by Richardson, and we will not have a play. And so another hit here for Mississinewa. 3rd hit in a row now. Teagarden moves up to second. Bellagio here at first. The shortstop, Amaya Part Inman at the plate. That pitch will miss upstairs. So 1-0 the count. Ball 2. And another one that misses low this time for ball 3. So 3-0 the count. So Koger's just got to take a deep breath right here and regroup. Got to find her way all the way back in this count right here. And that one's going to miss low and inside for ball 4. So that's going to walk the bases loaded with that one right there. Teagarden now at third. Bellagio at second. Inman at first. Genacusi at the plate. Quite sure exactly what is going on right here. The third base coach was having a chat here with the home plate umpire. Not quite sure. It looks like that there was a substitution, but the thing about it is nobody came on the field. So I don't know exactly what that was about. And nonetheless, the catcher, number 4, Genacusi, will step in. She is 0 for 2 on the night. Popped up to the shortstop in the second inning and then struck out swinging there in the third inning and was able to reach first base. So that pitch will be in there for a called strike. 0-1 the count. So this is the 5th batter here in the inning after we got the first 2 outs. So technically overall the 7th batter. Ground ball here to the third baseman. Richardson to throw home will be in time. That's going to end the inning. So Mississinewa puts another run up on the board. But luckily the Raiders were able to slam the door shut here on the inning. As Mississinewa gets a run here on 3 hits. Also no errors and 3 runners left on. We'll head here to the bottom half the 4th. Mississinewa 5, Wapahani 0 here on the WHS Network.
A licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
All right, softball fans, back at it here with the bottom half of the fourth inning. Wapahani got some work to do right here, and we're going to lead things off here with the pitcher number 1, Zoe Koger. She is currently 0 for 1 here on the night, lined out to the center fielder in the first inning. We're going to have a much better and different outcome here in this second at bat. So 1-0 here on Koger. Again, Greer on the mound here for the Indians. Got a very good first 3 innings. Only surrendered 1 hit so far. That pitch low and inside for ball 2. Hope everybody's had a wonderful Thursday so far. Tomorrow being Friday, so we're almost there to the weekend. And we've got plenty of more Raider sports coming your way here the next couple of days, as that pitch will miss outside for ball 3. And we've got more Lady Raider softball tomorrow night here at home against Monroe Central. And then baseball on Saturday at 12 o'clock against Muncie Central. That pitch called a strike. So the count here at 3 balls and 1 strike here on Zoe Koger. Here's the windup and the pitch. That will miss low and inside, so that will be the first walk so far this evening issued by Greer. Comes at a really good time right here, and hopefully we can get these bats going here for us. So Bailey Richardson will step in here with 1 on to begin the inning there after the leadoff walk to Zoe Koger. That's going to be a line shot there in the left center field, and that's going to go all the way to the fence. Here comes Koger motoring around third. She will head home, and she will head home safely there standing up. And the Raiders will get on the board just like that with one mighty swing of the bat there from Bailey Richardson. So Richardson now out at second base, and the center fielder Zoe Swallow now to plate. So Swallow right here looking to change places here with her teammate Bailey Richardson. So 1-0 the count here on Zoe. One ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Swallow bunts it, but it goes foul behind the home plate area. So 1-1 the count. And Richardson at second. Greer here with a pitch. That's going to miss out. So, okay, never mind. That was called strike 2. Here's the 1-2. Fly ball there in the right field, and the right fielder will be there to make the catch for the first out here in the inning. And now that will bring up the left fielder, number 3, Abby Cross. So Abby steps in here looking to do some damage. That pitch will miss low for ball 1. And the Raiders have put 1 run up on the board following the leadoff walk from Zoe Koger and then the RBI double from Bailey Richardson. Again, she has both hits for Wapahani so far tonight. And the shortstop will mishandle the softball there. Richardson down to third will be out. So now 2 away here in the inning. And that will bring up Briley Kahali-Como. Throw down to second, and thankfully Cross was able to get back in time. So obviously very unfortunate right there that Richardson got thrown out there at third. Had, somebody there in scoring position, only had 1 out. Just tough times right there, unfortunately, there for Bailey. But, still got an opportunity here to wreak some havoc here in the inning. 0-2 the count here on Briley Kahali-Como. She is 0 for 1 here on the night, struck out swinging in the second inning. Here's the windup and the pitch. Ground ball here, the shortstop. She'll throw on to first, and that will be in time to end the inning. But the Raiders do get on the board after the RBI double from Bailey Richardson. They get a run on a hit, also no errors, and 1 left on. We will head here to the top of the 5th. It's Mississinewa 5, Wapahani 1 here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, welcome back as we head here into the top of the 5th inning here from beautiful Raider Field. You're on this kind of sunny, partially sunny maybe, some overcast skies on this Thursday, May the 16th of 2024. That one fouled off, so quickly 0-2 the count. Here on the Indians' designated player, number 10, Jaylee Miller. Ground ball here, third base side. That's going to get foul. Oh, 0-2 pitch will miss. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Koger rocks back. Here's the pitch. Ground ball here to the shortstop, Emily Loose on to Tatum Dudley. That will complete the deal for a 6-3 put away for out number 1. And that's going to bring up the first baseman, number 9, Alexa Smith. So Smith will stamp in here with one away here in the inning. So again, 1-0 the count. The pitch will miss upstairs there for ball 2. Smith so far here on the night, 1 for 2. She doubled in the second inning and then was left stranded at second base and grounded out to the shortstop in the third inning. And a definite favorable situation to be in right here, ahead in the count 3-0. Koger here with the windup and the pitch. That's in there for a called strike. Get one pitch at a time. Here's the 3-1 offering. In there for called strike 2. Here's the payoff pitch. That one fouled off to the right side and out of play. So the count will remain at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, the Wapahani Raider baseball team in action tonight, in MEC conference action, may I add, against Blue River. They defeated the Vikings 6-3. So they're now 9-14 on the season, as we'll have a 1-out walk here to Alexa Smith. She is now down at first base, and that's going to bring up the pitcher, number 3, Lila Greer, here for the Indians. So Greer will step in here with 1 away here in the inning. She's 0 for 2 on the night. Flew out to the left fielder in the second inning, then flew out to the center fielder in the 4th inning. But again, as I mentioned there, the Raider baseball team defeated the Blue River Vikings tonight 6-3. Final score there in that one. So another big conference victory. Now 9-14 on the season. It's going to be very important here down the stretch to collect some of these wins and hopefully build some confidence going into the sectional 40 baseball tournament next week. And time has been called before that pitch. So again, 2-0 the count. 1 on, 1 out. Here's the pitch. It's going to be popped up in the infield. And Megan Luce will take it right there for out number 2. And so we'll head back to the top of the order here with Brooklyn Nash. And that's going to get over the shortstop's head there in the left center field. So a 2-out single there from Nash. That's going to bring up Allie Trejo here with 2 away. And a line out there to the center fielder, Zoe Swallow. Nice grab right there for the 3rd and final out here in the inning. So Mississinewa threatened, but nothing will come of it there after the line out. Here as Mississinewa will get no runs here on a hit, also no errors, and 2 runners left on base. Again, after 4.5, it's Mississinewa 5, Wapahani 1. Right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the bottom half, the fifth inning here for all you fine folks. We've got 7, 8, 9 hitters due up here for the Lady Raiders. We're going to lead things off here with the shortstop, number 2, Emily Luce. So Emily will step in here so far here on the night. Well, she's 0 for 1. She flew out to the right fielder back in the second inning. And the first pitch will be in there for a called strike. 0-1 the count here on Emily. We got Emily Luce, Megan Luce, then Tatum Dudley due up here in the home half, the fifth inning for Wapahani. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Ground ball here, the shortstop. Quickly takes care of business right there for out number 1. So the Raiders will now bring up the second base, number 7, Megan Luce. So Megan will now step in, 0 for 1 on the night. She struck out swinging in the third inning. As the first pitch yet again in there for a called strike, 0-1. She's been a strike throwing machine here for pretty much the entire ball game so far tonight. She has allowed 1 walk. So 0-2 the count. Megan got to protect here with 2 strikes. And she will go down swinging. So 2 down here in the inning. And that will bring up the first baseman, number 4, Tatum Dudley. So Tatum looking to provide some 2-out magic for the Raiders offensively. As the first pitch will be low there for ball 1. And we've struggled here with the bats so far this evening. We've only collected 2 hits, and both of them have been from Bailey Richardson. So we've got to get the sticks going here a little bit. Here's the 2-0. That will be in there for a called strike. Two and 2 now here on Dudley. Popped up there in the left field. And the left fielder there to make the catch for the third and final out here in the inning. 5-1 after 5 innings of play. We'll head here to the top of the 6th. We'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
All right, welcome back here with our next Home Elite Real Estate game break. It's a 5-1 Mississinewa lead here over Wapahani. As we head here to the top of the sixth inning, we're going to lead things off here with the second baseman, number 13, Jara Teagarden. And that first pitch will be fouled off quickly, 0-1 the count. That will be in there for a called strike 2. So obviously now, from Zoe's standpoint, got to make sure we can't leave it right over the heart of the plate. And, nice snag right there by Bailey Richardson. I'm not sure why Tatum came off the bag right there. That looked like a good throw. She would have just stayed on the bag. That ball would have came right there to her. She would have been just fine. Alrighty. And that's going to fall in play. That's going to be at least a double, and that's all they're going to get is Charlie Balaji right there with a double. So that's going to bring up Amaya Parr-Inman. And so, let's see here. We're going to get a new right fielder here, Braylon Patterson, now in right field. Briley Kahali-Como will come out of the game. And we've got runners here at second and third and still nobody out. Pitch will be in there for a called strike. So Maya Parr-Inman here at the plate. She is 0 for 2 here on the night, lined out to the pitcher. She's flown out to the left fielder. And then she walked in the fourth inning. Pop back, foul, and out of play. So the count here at 1-2 strikes. And that will miss just outside there for ball 2. Jenna Cousy here waiting on deck here for Mississinewa. That pitch will be fouled off. So the count will stay put here at 2-2. Again, with nobody out and 2 on to start off the inning. Again, for obvious reasons, we've got to keep the score where it's at by any means necessary here in this inning. Another one fouled off to the right side, out of play. Two balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball here to the shortstop. Emily loose over to first. And it will be in time. Nice play there by Emily. So we record the out, but Mississinewa does get a run. Now we've got Jenna Cousy at the plate. So we got a 6-1 ball game, and that's a line drive right by the third baseman there in the left field. As that will play another run here for Mississinewa, now making this a 7-1 ball game. So Jaylee Miller now at the plate for Mississinewa, again here with still only 1 out here in the inning. Popped up, foul ground, and Dudley will not get over there to make the play. So 0-1 the count here on Jaylee Miller. Throw down to first. Will be in time, and nice smothering job right there by Megan Luce. So 2 down now in the inning. Now it's going to bring up Alexa Smith here for the Indians. So 0-1 the count here on Alexa Smith. And that's going to get through into center field. Here comes another run on home to make this now an 8-1 lead. So Kusi scored there on the play. That's going to bring up the pitcher number 3, Lila Greer. So 0-1 the count here on Lila Greer. An 8-1 lead now as that pitch fouled off to the right side out of play. No balls and 2 strikes with 2 out and 1 on. There's been 3 hits here in the inning. Popped up. Shallow right center field, and Zoe Swallow will be there to make the catch for the 3rd and final out here in the inning. But Mississinewa puts 3 more runs up on the board here in the inning. 3 runs here on 3 hits, also an error. And let's see, 1 runner left on base. We will head here to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Mississinewa 8, Wapahani 1. We're back here with the bottom half of the 6th inning here on the WHS Network. It's in a 8-1 Mississinewa lead here as we head to the home half of the 6th. Wapahani obviously with some work to do right here, and we're going to lead things off here with the catcher number 20, Maddie Rhodes, as the first pitch will be high there for ball 1. Maddie so far here on the night 0 for 2. She flew out to the right fielder in the first inning and then lined out to the center fielder in the 3rd. So she's looking to change her fortune so far here this evening, as it's quickly 2-0, sorry. Got Zoe Koger to follow, as well as Bailey Richardson, 1, 2, and 3. Line shot in the center field, and the center fielder right there to make the catch. Maddie's hit the ball very well all 3 times. Unfortunately, she hasn't been able to find some open real estate out there. So now batting will be the pitcher number 1, Zoe Koger. So Greer back here on the rubber, and the pitch will be in there for a called strike, 0-1 here on Zoe Koger. Zoe is 0 for 1 on the night, lined out to the center fielder in the first inning, and then drew a walk and scored a run in the 4th. Count is 1 ball and a strike. One out and nobody on. That pitch will miss outside for ball 2. So the count now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. So we will redo it here at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Another one fouled off here to the right side. So Koger's staying alive, trying to be a tough out right here. Fly ball there to the first baseman. Koger got that one off the end of the bat there for out number 2. And that's going to bring up the third baseman, number 22, Bailey Richardson. So Bailey will step in here with, the only 2 hits Wapahani's had so far this evening. So quickly, 0-1 right here. Bailey singled in the first inning and then had an RBI double in the fourth. Ground ball down the third base line, but that's going to be foul. Just barely. And now the 0-2 pitch. That'll be fouled back there to the backstop. The 0-2 here from Greer. And she foul tipped it again, so we'll stay put here at 0-2. There's the windup and the pitch. Little bloop shot right there to the second baseman. She'll make the catch for the third and final out here in the inning. We'll head to the top of the 7th. Again, the Indians lead your Raiders 8-1. Welcome back here with the top of the 7th inning. We're going to lead things off here with the Indians left fielder number 16, Brooklyn Nash. 1-0 the count to start things off. Brooklyn has been on base twice so far tonight. It's 2 for 4 here overall. She lined out to the pitcher in the first inning, singled in the third and scored a run. Grounded out to the third baseman in the 4th inning and then singled in the 5th. Here's the 2-0 offering. That pitch high and inside for ball 3. And that pitch upstairs for ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk here to Brooklyn Nash. And that will bring up Allie Trejo here for Mississinewa. Trejo will step in here with one on and nobody out. That one's going to be popped up and head out of play. So nothing in one. Trejo here with one hit here on the night. 1 for 3 total so far this evening. Flew out to the right fielder in the first inning. Put out a sacrifice bunt in the third. Tripled in the 4th inning as that pitch will be fouled off. So nothing in 2 the count. She also lined out to the center fielder in the 5th. Getting 13 hits overall here for Mississinewa. Wapahani, unfortunately, with only 2. But that's why you play 7 innings. Hold them right here and bring out the bats here in the 7th. And a fly ball there in the right field. The second baseman, Megan Luce, comes out right there to make the catch. So out number 1 right there. So with 1 out and 1 on, we'll have the second baseman, number 13, Jara Teagarden, here at the plate. Okay, so end up being a wild pitch, right? Or not a wild pitch, but well, technically I guess it was, but ended up hitting Teagarden right here. So Charlie Balaji now at the plate here for the Indians. So again now, first and second, as that pitch will be in there for a called strike. So nothing in 1 to count here on Balaji. She is 3 for 3 here on the night. Singled in the first, walked in the third, singled in the 4th, and then a double in the 6th. And that one, and foul ground made the catch right there by Abby Cross. So that was a big time out right there. So a 2 down. We've got the shortstop, number 17, Amaya Parr-Inman, in here for the Indians. So 0-1 here on Amaya Parr-Inman. Make that 1-1 now. Again, 2 out, 2 on. The pitch. And that's going to get by the catcher. So both runners will advance. So 2 in scoring position right here. Here's the 2-1. That's going to be a fly ball there in the right field. Braylon Patterson comes up and will not make the catch. And so that will be a 2 RBI single to make this now a 10-1 lead. Next up here is Jitakusi. That pitch low and away for ball one. Another fly ball here in the right field. And Patterson will mishandle that one. And so now batting will be the designated player number 10, Jaylee Miller. All right, so we're going to have a quick positional change right here. Tatum Dudley will move out to right. Bailey Richardson out first base, and then Braylon Patterson will head to third. And Jaylee Miller here at the plate. First pitch, a ball. And runners on the corners. Ground ball here to the shortstop. Emily Loostown at first will not be in time. So another run scores to make this now an 11-1 lead. So that will be an infield single here for Miller. And that's going to be a deep fly ball right center field. That's going to get it all the way to the wall. One run scores. And that's going to be all right there to make this now a 12-1 lead. With runners now at second and third. Lila Greer now looking to help herself right here. With two away and two on. Ground ball, that's going to get through the left side of the infield. One run scores. Here comes the second run, and she will score. And that's going to be a 2 RBI single to now make this a 14-1 ball game. So Brooklyn Nash will step in. And that one's going to be fouled off out of play, 0-1. One pitch. Throw down the first will be in time to end the inning. 4-3 put out right there. 14-1, Mississinewa leads it. Here as we head to the bottom of the seventh inning. We'll be back with more right after these messages. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom half, the 7th inning here from beautiful Raider Field. We're going to lead things off here with the center fielder, number 18, Zoe Swallow. So in there for a strike here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball here to the shortstop. Throw down to first, will not be in time, and that's going to be an infield single here for Zoe Swallow. That will now be the 3rd hit of the night here for Wapahani. How about that? Now Abby Cross will step in. And the pitch low there for a ball, 1-0. And Swallow there with a good speed down at first. Following Cross will be Braylon Patterson. Fly ball there in the left field. And she'll make the catch for out number 1 here in the inning. So Braylon will step in. First at bat here of the evening. And it'll be swung on and missed. Throw down to second will not be in time. Put the button down, but unfortunately popped it up in the air. So 0-2 the count. So again, Swallow out at second base, 1 away. And the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3 for out number 2 here in the inning. And that's going to bring up the shortstop, number 2, Emily Luce. First pitch low, and a throw down at second. Nobody's there. Zoe Swallow will come home, and she'll score using the legs right there. So we essentially steal a run. So we had an error there on the throw. She stole third, and then the error on the throw allowed her to score from home. Swung on and missed. An even count here of a ball and a strike. That pitch will miss. Two balls and a strike. Be fouled off. Two and two the count. The pitch here from Greer will be fouled off, so we're going to redo it again here at 2-2. Again, no Raiders Live post-game show following the conclusion of this one here tonight. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball, second base side. She'll toss on a first. And unfortunately, that will do it here tonight, here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the final score, it's the Mississinewa Indians 14, your Wapahani Raiders 2. Again, tough loss here tonight, but we'll look to get back at it again tomorrow evening. We're going to go ahead and step aside here for a quick break, and we'll be back to wrap things up here on the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network. Again, final line score here this evening, Mississinewa here with 14 runs on 17 hits, 1 error, and 11 left on base. Wapahani with 2 runs on 3 hits and 2 errors and 2 left on base. Again, Wapahani unfortunately now falls to 11 and 12 on the season, and they'll be back at it tomorrow night right here at home on the WHS Network as they take on the Monroe Central Lady Golden Bears. Again, we want to extend our congratulations again to all 4 seniors here this evening: Abby Cross, Bailey Richardson, as well as Maddie Rhodes and Zoe Swallow. Again, you know, we'll be broadcasting at least one more of their games, but we want them to know how much we appreciate them, how much of a true joy it is for us to be able to broadcast their games all these years and to be able to showcase their talent and give them, you know, the opportunity not only to watch their games now, but then to go back years from now and be able to watch and relive the memories and the joy and the satisfaction of playing the wonderful sport of softball and all that comes with it. So again, we want to extend our congratulations and appreciation to all 4 of our seniors. And again, like I said, we'll be back at it tomorrow night right out here from Raider Field as Wapahani will take on Monroe Central. Until then, folks, again, a final score here this evening: Mississinewa 14, Wapahani 2. Wapahani now 11 and 12 on the season. We'll see you all tomorrow night. Until then, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy saying good night from Raider Field.